U.S. Vice President Mike Pence and his Democratic challenger Kamala Harris will face off in Utah for the first and only vice presidential debate. The stakes are high considering the fact that the coronavirus is spreading rapidly within the White House and among Donald Trump's closest aides. The debate also marks a significant point in American history considering the fact that Kamala Harris will be the first Black South Asian woman to have a vice presidential debate. Here's a report.
The vice presidentship has always been about who will step up for the top job in a heartbeat. This time, it applies more than ever. The already contentious battle for the White House is heating up by the day. This time by the 74-year-old president who just returned to the White House after contracting the deadly virus. The focus immediately shifted to Vice President Mike Pence and his potential to take charge of the White House even before the election day.
Where's our Vice President? Our Vice President, there he is.
Thank you, Mr. President, and just the greatest privilege of my life is to serve as Vice President to a President who's keeping his word to the American people and assembling a team that's bringing real change, real prosperity, and real strength back to our nation.
On the other side, the Democratic candidate Joe Biden is even older at 77 years and might pass the torch to Kamala Harris in 2024.
Greetings, America. It is truly an honor to be speaking with you tonight. I accept your nomination for Vice President of the United States of America.
Often considered as an afterthought, the upcoming debate is the most important vice presidential debate in American history. The debate is set to take place at the University of Utah with USA Today's Susan Page as the moderator.
Presidential debate of 2016.
Typically, vice presidential debates don't really make much of a difference to the race and don't attract much viewers. The one in 2016 was only watched by 37 million people, a much smaller audience than the three presidential debates. But the ongoing and unending political drama this year has increased the stakes in this debate. According to reports, Vice President Mike Pence has been rehearsing for the debate with the former Attorney General of Florida, Pam Bondi, playing the role of Harris. And Senator Kamala Harris is practicing with her fellow primary candidate, Pete Buttigieg, standing in for Pence. The pair will debate with a plexiglass shield between them, a precaution requested by the Biden-Harris campaign. And whereas Biden and Trump were separated by 7 feet, Pence and Harris will be seated 12 feet apart as an extra precaution. In another sense, both the candidates are worlds apart. Mike Pence is a socially conservative Christian evangelical man from the Midwest, and Kamala Harris is a progressive Jamaican-Indian woman from California. Her past career as a criminal prosecutor and a tormentor of Trump allies in congressional hearings, which means that she is widely perceived as a formidable debater.
Did you have any communications with Russian officials for any reason during the campaign that have not been disclosed in public or to this committee?
I don't recall it, but I have to tell you, I cannot testify to what was said as we were standing at the Republican convention before the podium where somebody came up to me.
Sir, I have just a few.
Will you let me qualify it? So I need to be correct as best I can.
I do want you to be honest.
And I'm not able to be rushed this fast. It makes me nervous.
And loaning us
Before the vice presidential debate in 2008, commentators had warned Joe Biden to avoid appearing condescending or patronizing towards his rival Sarah Palin, the first woman on a Republican ticket. Pence will be watched closely for any hint of sexism or racism, as will Republicans in their attempt to spin what happens. The debate draws the attention to the fact that both the candidates could succeed their respective candidates to become the 47th president of the United States. Kamala Harris is closer to the socialistic line than Biden, and Mike Pence is from the conservative side. The race is expected to be more about liberal or socialist versus free market philosophy than it will be about race or gender.
So my message to the Democrat candidate for vice president, congratulations. I'll see you in Salt Lake City.
U.S. Election Desk, WION World is One.